Good afternoon, everybody from stormy Central Florida, where we're about to come into another hurricane. I'm hoping that the full moon lunar eclipse that we had yesterday is not going to affect the tides as much as I think it can, because that would not be good. But what I do want to speak about on a different energetic level is how energy actually works. And I want to start to do a series of videos so people understand what is energy medicine, what is energy at its core, right? Because everything at its base is energy. I mean, Tesla and Einstein knew over 100 years ago that the medicine of the future would be the medicine of frequencies. And this beautiful little device, the Healy, has been around now for 3 years. And the technology that it was born out of, the Time Waver out of Berlin, Germany, which is a bigger device and it's more detailed, but this is a chunk down version so that it can be mobile and people can do their own therapy and not have to run to a practitioner and spend $100, $200 or euros every single treatment, has been applied 20 million times quite successfully. Energy medicine is not new. It's been around for decades. They actually have machines in the 1920s and 30s that were actually helping people, right? The homeopaths, the naturopaths, the chiropractors, they were told by the American Medical Association, and then I think it was like 1934, that if they continued to use frequencies and do these things, they would lose their license. Well, we all know what spun out of that, right? And these things that spun out of that, the way medicine is headed now, and where it's been for a long time, breaks the body down, right? It doesn't go to the root cause. The thing with the frequencies, it goes directly to the root issue, and it helps to rebalance. It's like putting a key in a lock, ultimately. You find the resonant frequency to the imbalance and you see things come back online. That's why we're having such success with people. So I'm going to start sharing videos to help people get more education, because there's been so many people that have purchased Healys, like they get it. But other people are very dependent. They don't have their sovereignty. They run to the physicians. They're treating you molecularly. There's 3 levels below that. There's atomic, subatomic, and then at pure energy, which is what you really are. And I know that sounds weird because you have this physical body, but we're less than 5% physical. We are in a third dimension where our energetic body has created a physical body to experience this dimension. The beauty about the quantum sensor that was invented in the Time Waver and that's put into the Healy, and there are actually 2 quantum sensors in the Mag Healy, which is the electromagnetic device that Healy came out with a few months ago, by the physicist and former 12-year Vedic monk Marcus Shmika, is that it can read you. It scans your bioenergetic field from the information field that we're all attached to, right? And it shows specifically what you're needing. And then out of the 10 million frequencies that we have in the database, it will suggest specifically what you need each and every time and deliver only that. And should you get enough frequencies before, let's say, a 45-minute program is on you, it'll shut off early. You only get what you need every single time. The other devices can't do that. They're what we call static. It's just like a one-size-fits-all, but you're not one-size-fits-all. You have a unique field. Your field is quite unique. And so I'm going to share more on that so that people really understand and they begin to empower themselves. Because when you take plants and you synthesize them into medications, the body doesn't know how to handle that. It's like, what do I do with this? On one level, it'll assist, but on the other level, it's breaking down systems. So I'm quite sure that if you're on medication or you have loved ones that are, they haven't really gotten off them. And usually there's more than one medication because you're having some issues from the first medication. That's not wellness. It creates chronic patients, right? If you really want to have great results, you have to go to the root. And the root is energy always. Anything that shows up emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, had its root in energy first, an energetic imbalance. So find the key, pop it in the lock. There you go. It's so simplistic. If you can run a smartphone and you have a Healy, you can take care of yourself. It's really that beautiful and it's that simple. And they are 45% off until, I believe, the 20th of November in the United States. Different countries might have it on longer this month, but it's a great, and you're also going to get a free Healy Gold, which is $500 value. It's great to have a second one. You can loan it to family and friends. Listen, when you start getting results, you're like, you want to share it with everybody. It's like going to a movie and seeing this amazing movie, right? You share it with people. Or you go to a restaurant and you love the food. You tell people, on average, restaurants gain 11 new customers just from people loving their food. So, why wouldn't you want somebody to feel better when you felt better from something that works so beautifully? All right, well, I'm going to pop off and go have some food, but I will connect in later. And thank you so much for checking this channel out. I appreciate it.